Hey guys, welcome back. So today we're going to be talking about all of the things I've been loving in the month of May. I've been a little bit absent here on my channel, but there's good reason for that. We had some family come into town and we went to the beach and we've just been enjoying family, and I've been doing some gardening and just kind of getting back into some old hobbies that I've always loved, but in order for me to do that, I have to kind of put aside my video filming time. So anyways, today we have a bunch of things, a very vast range as usual of things that I've been enjoying. So let's jump right on into the favorites. If you are new and if you enjoy yourself today, please do hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you as part of the family. And if you're not new and you've been watching for a while and you haven't yet subscribed, please do. All right, let's start this video off with my favorite wines of the month. I have a few. The first one is Carnivore. I've mentioned this one in the past. I have separate dedicated favorite wine videos if you're interested. But the Carnivore wine is full-bodied. It is, I believe it's Cabernet. I don't have the actual bottle in front of me, but I believe it's a Cabernet. It is so rich and delicious and just yummy, fruity, yet a little bit of subtle smokiness to it, a little bit of sweet. Oh, it is so good. It is so good. And the other one is a newer one that I tried this month called Ravage. Just try that one too. If you're going to pick up the Cabernet, pick up the Ravage because they're similar yet different, but similar enough that I think you'd like both. I was doing my hair this morning and I got out my hair products, and I haven't done my hair in about a month because it hasn't been on my radar. You know, it's just not a priority right now. And when you're doing family things outside and whatnot, who cares what your hair looks like? I mean, it's been greasy, throw on a ball cap, whatever. But I used this product this morning and I've talked about it before, but it really is a good thing. It's the Living Proof Full Dry Volume Blast. It looks like this. Basically what you're going to want to do with this, or how I use it, is I curl my hair and I just spray it in between sections to give each section some volume, but that's what it does. It's just a nice blast. It's an aerosol can, so you just kind of spray at the roots. Don't look too closely. I have not had my hair done since February and I have some serious grays, but you can see a little bit of volume there that it definitely creates. So if you have clean hair and you need to get some texture going in there so that you can work with it, because you know clean hair really does nothing, so you got to dirty it back up. This does it. It says instant lasting volume and texture. It smells okay. I just really like the volume that it gives because when I first get out of the shower, my hair can be a little bit flat. And this just kind of wakens it up without weighing it down. I have fine hair, but a lot of it, and if a product is too heavy, my hair just falls flat, and with the humidity and all that, which that's kind of a losing battle, but I at least like to start out with some volume, so as we go throughout the day, if it falls, you know, it kind of then looks that perfect in-between amount, you know? So I purchased a new face cleanser this month. I had used up everything that I was using, and this is the Matcha Hemp Hydrating Cleanser. It looks like this. I had first heard about this from Stephanie Nicole here on YouTube. I will link her channel below. She's very well known and she knows a lot about, she knows what she's talking about. So I basically regurgitate a lot of information that I learn and share it with you in case you missed something that they were talking about. But this is a very nice gel cleanser, which I normally don't like, but it almost turns to a creamy consistency once it meets water. It feels great on my skin. It doesn't feel stripped. I don't feel tight and dehydrated. So this has a healthy pH. It's hydrating, antioxidants, no irritation. I know the ingredients in it, when I was looking at the ingredients, are very good. Nothing bad. None of those sodium lauryl sulfates, which you never want to have in anything, basically, because that dries the poop out of your skin. But I really enjoy this. I'm using it day and night. This is the only one that I have. And you get 4 fluid ounces, and I want to say this was around $20-ish with shipping. So I thought that was a pretty fair price for what you're getting and for the quality of ingredients that are in this. I would definitely recommend this, and I plan on purchasing another one of those because it's working really well both day and night. I had put up a reading recommendations video this past month, and one of the books that definitely stood out to me that I want to recommend again is the 5 Love Languages book. Now this is the children's version. They also have just the 5 love languages for, you know, for you if you don't have children. But if you're even around children at all and you really want to get to know how to best give love to them, that's really gonna be personalized because everyone has a different love languages. How we give and receive love is different. For some of us it's quality time, for others it's words of affirmation, other people really feel loved through gifts or acts of service. And so if you really want to discover how to best love your child or your niece or your nephew or whoever, this is a wonderful read. building that unconditional love foundation for your child is just critical. And so I also recommend reading this, the adult version of this, just between adults, between your spouse, between your family members, your siblings, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whatever. It's just a really wonderful read. So I definitely recommend this book. I'm loving this primer. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Serene Greens Primer Water. I picked this up because I love the smell of it, okay, number one. But it is a primer, and it's a spray. So what it does is it feels really good on your skin. It smells really wonderful. It kind of just sets the tone for when you're putting makeup on. If the first step that you do is just really relaxing and just smells wonderful. There's two other scents if the Serene Greens isn't really your cup of tea. To me, it's very earthy. It's very reminiscent of like cucumber water, maybe a little bit of some sort of green woods or leaves or something like that. I enjoy that smell. But I also like how it works. So it's warm. We're heading into summer. I know for a lot of you, we're already experiencing some seriously high temps, some humidity. And so my thought process was, if I want to prime my face this summer and try to attempt to keep my makeup on, I think I want to do a lighter formulation. I want to stay away from the silicone-based primers because those can clog your pores, especially when you're doing, it's hot, right? You got your skincare, then you got your silicone primer, and then you got your foundation. I don't do a heavy foundation in the summer, but I want light, and so I'm thinking less is more. And so I've been enjoying this. It keeps my makeup on, and I just love how it feels. I have a couple coffees to recommend. I drink a lot of coffee. Coffee's like, I go to bed with my mouth watering for my first cup of coffee, and even just smelling this right now. These are K-Cups, but you can buy this brand in regular coffee as well. But this is Cameron's. There's the organic French roast, and then the Nicaraguan, oh goodness, I can't say that, but you can see from Nicaragua what these coffee, what they look like. I'm so sorry if I'm stumbling over my words today. I haven't filmed in a very long time, and I'm trying to like ease back into this whole situation. My kids are going to be getting out of school though, so I really don't know how this summer is going to work out here for my channel. All I know is I, in the past, have had my priorities backwards, and so family is priority. So if you don't see me for a little bit, I am not neglecting my channel. I'm just getting my priorities in order, and I don't want to miss chatting with you guys. I enjoy this time too, but I also enjoy other things in life, and so I just kind of want to like try to figure out what is going to work as far as me putting out content. I don't want to give you a promise and then not be able to fulfill that. I've done that in the past. I need to stop saying things that I can't follow through on, because then where's your integrity, Chelsea? Anyways, I love these coffees. I love the flavor. I'm picky with coffee. Okay, I will spend money for expensive coffee because it matters to me how it tastes. You know, if it doesn't taste good, why am I buying cheap? And then I hate the whole process of drinking it, you know. But I do enjoy both of these. They come in K-Cups, but you can also get them in actual bean, whole bean, or ground. I have some bands and a couple songs that I'm going to link below to the actual song or whatever. I do turn on YouTube a lot on my TV and just play a playlist of music. And I actually have a playlist on my channel here of some of the music that I really enjoy. So if you want to check that out, head on over to that playlist. I have a lot of playlists here on my channel. I try to organize things into lists, you know, and so if you're ever curious about something, what I have, the content that I have, head on over to the playlist. But the first song is, or there's two songs by Audra Lynn. I love her voice. The first one is called Kingdom Come, and the other one is called Voice of the Lord. Listen to those songs. They are just amazing. And then the other band that I discovered is United Pursuit. Been listening to a lot of them in my car. I plug my phone into my van so that I can listen to the music on the go. And so definitely wonderful music, appropriate for your children to be in the room while you're listening to it. And so I encourage you to check those things out. I have absolutely fallen in love with this eye cream. I hadn't been buying an eye cream for a bit because I watched enough videos that I felt like, is it doing something? I'm not sure. But I really think that this eye cream is doing something. And I say that because I notice the biggest difference when I wear makeup. When you wear an eye cream and then you wear concealer, it really helps if this area is dry or crepey to kind of combat that. when I wasn't doing eye cream and I was wearing concealer on top of just my skin, it was really getting to be kind of wrinkly and crepey. And yes, that's to be expected. But what essentially the eye cream does is it creates that moisture barrier so that your skin doesn't look so old. And if that's all it's doing, that's fine. I know a cream's not going to erase time and sun damage, and I still go out and lay in the sun. And I know I shouldn't, but I love it. I love it, you know. I love to read my books out in the sun. I know it's going to give me wrinkles, but I don't want to be so concerned with the exterior of my body if being out in the sun is feeding my soul. You know, it's like you got to pick your battles. But this is by Drunk Elephant, and this is the C Tango Multivitamin Eye Cream. I purchased this when Sephora had their VIB sale because, you know, skincare is expensive, and if you can save a little bit, by golly, do it. So this has vitamin C in it, and vitamin C helps brighten the skin. This has a combination of 8 peptides, 5 forms of vitamin C, and cucumber extract for firmer, stronger looking skin around the eye area. And I really think it's doing that. So I'm pretty positive this is going to be my new go-to eye cream. I'm going to repurchase this. I like the packaging. You don't have to open up a container, dip your finger in. You know, when products are exposed to air like that, I've learned that the active ingredients can go bad over time after you're opening it up every single day in and day out, twice a day. You don't have to worry about that with this. This also travels really well because it's in a very secure packaging. It's cute. I mean, you can't really go wrong with Drunk Elephant. I have a few more things here from them. I really like the line. We're talking good quality ingredients. They're effective. I wouldn't use the word affordable, but if you're looking for super affordable skincare, I wouldn't start at Sephora. I would start at the drugstore. But if you want something that's got great ingredients and is effective, that actually does something, then I would save your pennies. I really would, and invest in something that's going to actually work and you're going to see results with. Now, everyone's skin is different, so what works for me might not work for you, but you find what works for you, and then once you discover it, you're going to be in love like I am, and you're going to be like, this is what I'm using. Okay, so I have had this on my radar. It's been on my favorites list since it first came out because it just sounded like a dream. This is by Drunk Elephant, and this is the Proteini Polypeptide Cream. This has 9 signal peptides in it. Basically, this is a protein moisturizer for your face. So you know how in our bodies we want to consume protein, which is what helps our muscles grow. It's what keeps us full. It's absolutely critical for our bodies to have protein and carbohydrates and fat. So like we're getting moisture from our moisturizer, but this has the protein factor. So this says that the protein moisturizer combines an unprecedented array and concentration of signal peptides, growth factors, supportive amino acids, and water lily for visible and immediate improvement in the appearance of skin's tone, texture, and firmness. This is so beautiful at night. I mean, it's that quench of moisture that you need without being thick, heavy, and greasy. I can't stand greasy, especially if you're one that likes to shower at night, so you have clean hair and you put all your skincare on and your hair sticks to your face, and now your hair's greasy in the morning because of all this greasy stuff that you put on your face. No, my face absorbs this. It absorbs it. It's like plump looking in the morning, and I'm all about that life. Like, that's going to help combat the wrinkles, right? But what's also neat about this packaging, it's that same concept where it's a cream moisturizer, and yes, my Belief one that I love that one. That's my daytime one. When you open that one up, it is exposed to air. I don't love that about it. But this packaging is cool because you push this down right here and out comes the product. So you don't have to worry about exposing this to the air and getting rid of any of the active ingredients. Feels great. It's effective, and that's what matters to me. And the last skincare thing, I've been mixing in with the Proteini. I also mix in every day. I mix in a little bit of, I have lots of face oils. I use an assortment of brands and different types, different kinds. I rotate them out. I just really like how an oil works with my face. It just makes it look good. It's hydrated. And I think that's the number one thing that will age you or make you look older than you are is when your skin is dehydrated, when it's not properly moisturized. So this is the Drunk Elephant Virgin Marula Luxury Facial Oil. What I like about this one is that it's not really, really heavy. I love my Sunday Riley Juno oil, But this one is even better for daytime because it's a lot lighter. The Juno can be kind of heavy. I still use it because if I'm not going to wear makeup that day, I don't really care. If I'm not going anywhere, I just don't care. I mean, even if I do go places, I'm not concerned about, oh, my face looks greasy. Well, it's at least hydrated. But you can see how quickly that just evaporates into the skin. It's got a nice little glow. That's 2 drops, which is a good amount. But it's not heavy. It doesn't feel greasy. I wouldn't even say it has a scent. It's just really lovely, and you just mix a drop of this into any of your moisturizer. It's going to boost that moisturizing factor. But this also says it has antioxidants, omegas 6 and 9. It moisturizes while restoring a youthful glow. And antioxidants are great for your skin, so are omegas, which you have to get from an outside source. And yes, I've been really enjoying this. I've dug out an eyeshadow that I really like. I'm actually wearing it on my lids today. I'm wearing the Tartelette palette on my eyes, which is an all matte, cooler toned eyeshadow palette. And then on my lids, I dug out my Dior Cosmo Plate. And I looked up real quick online to see if you can still get this, because I didn't see it on Sephora, but Nordstrom has this. Is the Cosmo Plate is what this is called. It is all over my eyelids. It's like this stunning, perfect summer bronzy color with the finest particles of like shimmer, but really well done, and it doesn't fall off down here. Like, you guys, is really, really stunning. This is one of my absolute favorite single shadows. Let's see. It's such a good bronzy, almost like a slight taupey quality to it. I'm gonna put it here. I mean, it is so good. It's very pigmented. It's just a really well done shadow. Let me kind of, no, I got a little bit of that oil there, so hopefully it didn't. Oh, now that's a very heavy swatch of it. I don't have it that thick on my eyelids. You could build it up if you wanted to, but on my eyelids you can see it's kind of like, okay, this is really awkward. It's just really, so pretty, so sparkly, and I don't think the camera is really going to be able to pick this up. I would take a gander or just blindly order it, and if you don't like it, you can always return it, especially from Nordstrom, but I think it's really good. I think this is worth investing in for a summer shadow. And you know what? I'm kind of to the point now where I don't want to be, oh, you need this, you need this, you need this. No, you don't. But if you feel so inclined, or if you don't have something that's like bronzy and summery and glowy and sparkly, this would be worth looking at. This, I think, would be worth the color itself is gorgeous, and the product, the way it applies, is really beautiful. Ugh, it's kind of disgustingly good. Another thing that's really good, and I find gets better and better and better the longer it's open. I've repurchased this in the past. I've had several tubes of it, but I hadn't had it for a period in time. I was trying some other mascaras. And I bought this, and it gets better and better and better the longer that you have it, because it dries out and then it becomes perfect. And I'm talking about the Chanel La Volume mascara. Now, this is an expensive mascara. It is. I mean, but I get the full lifespan out of this bad boy. It's a rubber wand. It's not super thin, but it's a good wand. It's got a lot of sharp little teeth on it, kind of short and stubby. So what gives you the ability is to get really in there and pull it up and kind of just create a masterpiece. It's wonderful. You get a lot of volume out of this. You get length and you get curl. And the best part is all of that stays. We all know those mascaras where you get that initially and then you look in the mirror after lunch and you're like, what happened to my eyelashes? Like, I got flaking, I got smudging, they've fallen down. And I don't have heavy, long, voluptuous, natural lashes. I have short, stubby little things that they just come at you, you know? So I need something that's going to pull them up, curl them up, give me volume, give me everything. I basically need everything from a mascara because I just naturally don't have it. This gives me everything. I do have to fork out, what is it, $36 or something for this. However, I'm never disappointed when I do my makeup. I'm always happy with my lashes the whole day that I'm wearing this. And it doesn't flake and it doesn't smudge. So I believe you can get this in waterproof, and it does come in other colors if black doesn't tickle your fancy. I hope you guys enjoyed this today. I have not filmed in a bit, so I feel a little bit out of practice. I feel a little bit stumbling over my words, but I did keep my list all month long. I did have intentions of sharing with you things that I'm using. I don't always plan when I take a break, but you know what? Life happens. And I think it's good to take breaks from things and to kind of just, see where your priorities are, and if they're out of whack, fix them. And so I don't plan on being gone all the time, but once again, my children will be home, so we'll see. I'm going to shoot for maybe a video a week, but you know what? If it's a beautiful day and I'd rather be at the pool, guess where I'm going? I'm going to the pool! And so, once they're back in school, we'll be back to a regularly scheduled program. But, the longer I'm on YouTube and as my kids get older, this might not be a forever thing. I'm not saying I want it to go away. I'm just being, honest with you. I mean, there might be some things that come up and I might have to take a break for a little bit. But I love chatting with you guys. I love creating the relationships. I love the friendships that have formed from having this channel and this avenue. And the internet can be a really dangerous, icky, nasty place. But it can also be a place where we can spread kindness and love and encouragement and come together for a good old-fashioned girlfriend time. And that is my goal here on my channel, I hope you guys leave with a smile. I really do. And so thank you so much for watching. I hope to chat with you real soon. Have a great and blessed day, and I will see you soon. Bye, guys.